And good evening, and welcome to What's New. We have quite a few visitors tonight, and I'll turn it over to Iris, and Iris will introduce them.
Okay, first on the list we have Don Nager. He's a master gardener, and he's going to talk about the garden walk activities. And then we have Gary Whitner, right? Is that how you? Whitener, sorry about that. And Mark Gettinger is not here, right? Okay, and Bill Talapic and John Stupi.
John, everybody knows John.
Everybody knows John.
And
okay.
Bill.
And Bill, okay.
Yeah.
They're not here unless you can see them then. Okay. So first off, they're going to talk about Channel 7 and 98, what you're watching, thanks to them and their creativity. And so we're going to have Don go first. And Don, could you tell us about a little bit about the garden walk activities or whatever you have planned for tonight? I didn't really ask you.
Okay, all right, we have our garden walk on the coming up May the 19th and 20th, and the main be down at the Welcome Center on Main and Market there. It's Saturday. Saturday it starts at 10 a.m. and goes to 4. Sunday 11 to 4, and we'll be selling plants. And those plants will be the ones that the master gardeners grew or divided, and annuals, perennials, vegetables, and lily bulbs. And the price of the walk is $7 and $6. You have a group or more. And tickets good for both days. There's 18 private gardens.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Yeah, and three new ones that have never been on, and 3 that have been off for a while that are back. So, and with that, we also have the bird feeder contest, and you have to have them in by Friday, the 18th at 4:30. And winners will be announced Saturday at 10 a.m. We're also going to have a horse-drawn trolley rides, and Saturday only, Luann Miller, and that's with the Lions Club. It's free, but a donation would be appreciated. Okay. Also, when you buy your ticket for the walk, you're automatically in the for attendance prize, and I believe it's $50, and that'll be just drawn Sunday after it's over with. And we have 2 vendors, Prairie Hill Farms, and they sell native Missouri plants, and they'll be on the corner of Main and Merchant, and that's over in the parking.
By the gazebo there?
Well, we're not having it this year because the gazebo is in a down status.
Oh.
The timber. So we're going Cata Corner and Herbs.
Okay.
But the Optimist got that.
The Optimist.
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
They're going to be there. So it's still the same address, just a little different.
Just move a little.
Yeah.
Walk
Okay.
crisscross across the street.
And then we have also another vendor named A Touch from the Heart Pottery, and they're going to be with the master gardeners on the Main and Market by the Welcome Center. And
Now, what are they having?
she has handmade pottery, painted they paint it, and all kind of different pottery, and you can put your plants in, or you can use for decoration, anything you want. So
And she does it all?
she does, and she's from Jackson.
Oh, okay.
just gonna
I
ask
saw
you.
her.
Oh,
work.
Does she have the place there by the train depot? Not where the train comes in?
I don't know.
I don't know what it's
That's
not
called the train.
Is it?
I
Okay.
think so.
I don't know.
But I think they used to only be open like a certain time for a couple weeks, and they said now she's open all the time.
Oh, really?
Down in Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never met her.
But I heard some good things. I heard some good things about her pottery. So.
Yeah, my sister seen her in Cape when they had a show. She bought a neat little pot, and she said she was sold out in no time.
Yeah.
So it's got to be good stuff.
Sounds good.
Fits perfect with the garden walk there.
Yes.
You can buy the plant and pot it right.
There you go.
Right in that pot.
We'll even furnish some water.
When you buy your ticket, you get a 10% off some of the merchants downtown that put in on that, and they're Sweet Things, Millage, Show Me Shop, Luann Antiques, Art Antiques, Candle Corner, Treasured Memories. And have a herb sale at the Bo Duke House Museum. Also going on that weekend is the Farmers Market, Saturday, at the KC Hall. They have an Art Guild garden-related art show, barnwood and bedposts, and that's the old Rozier building.
It's barnyard and bedpost.
Yeah, barnyard.
No, it's not.
Ask Mary Ann,
It says
she knows.
barnwood.
Mary Ann got it kind of mixed up one day when we were discussing
The tongue got
it.
kind of twisted one day.
Whatever you like.
Yeah. I don't think Jeff likes you changing the name of his
I
business.
don't think so. I apologize for
I
that.
know.
And then we keep bringing it up.
Well, and also there'll be some free seeds. Anybody wants some flower seeds, we usually have extra to give away. Also, a little bit on our grant. We have a grant that's up this year already, and we had it last year. And from the previous year, we gave it, we had $2,000, and we divided it, St. John's School District, Foundation for Restoration, and that's for the old cemetery right over here. The Lions Club, 4-H, and I think that was it. And this year, it went two ways, and there wasn't very many applications, so we didn't give it all away. But the Lions Club, once again,
We should have applied for it.
that's right. Anybody can apply for it.
Why would we apply for it?
Because he's got extra money.
Where are we going to plant flowers at? Here.
Well, we might decorate.
Yeah, well,
Or have a floor show.
I could say
Okay,
something,
sorry
but
about that.
I'd
That's all right.
be beeped off the station.
Don't you, we're weird.
The Lions Club received part of it this year, and that was for flowers down in their,
Oh, down
Park.
at the
Oh,
park,
yes.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, that looks so
And I
nice.
was just down there, and they just had the flowers put out, and it looks nice now, and when they start blooming, it's gonna really be nice.
Oh, great.
And, an individual here, we can't mention names, it's not supposed to, got the grant for the flowers.
Yeah,
right?
you can. Who told you you couldn't?
Well, it's not on here, and she didn't put her
She
name on
didn't say okay.
Okay.
it. Anyways, it's for the, flower bed right down by the flagpoles.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay.
And,
That's a neat one.
well, there's several there, one mine and one my sister Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we let that out.
Yeah, but you see Joan down there all the time
Yeah.
working and watering and
Yeah.
weeding.
Well, I put in the kind you don't have to water.
You're the desert then. huh?
I'm the desert.
It's the desert. Did you see the desert one?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's really cool. It's got all kind of cacti.
Yeah, it's really
Oh,
doing that.
cactuses in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And nobody messes with it.
Oh, I wonder why.
Don't sit on them. They
Yeah.
hurt. They
You have
hurt.
to be very careful when
Safe
you're pulling the weeds.
Safe, safe, safe.
Our number's up on there. You want
Is
John
it?
to call
Okay.
in.
Yes. If you have any questions for Mr. Nagar, please call us at 883 7675, and we'll be glad to answer them for you.
And if we can't, Don will.
Or we'll find somebody.
You have 2 tickets to give away.
Oh, that's
Well, let's
right.
tell them about that. Maybe we'll get somebody to call
Well,
us tonight.
pretty simple. You call and then you got 2 tickets for the garden walk. That'd be $14.
That means call 883-7675. The first 2 callers, free tickets to the garden walk. That
So,
correct?
That
Be
is correct.
calling.
Come on,
Start
Pat.
calling.
Hurry up.
I got a question if I could.
Go ahead.
All the different flower gardens around town, are them all master gardeners?
No.
No?
Some are, there's 2 that the master gardeners collectively maintain, and one is right in front of City Hall,
I know.
and the other is down at by the Arbor, by Main and Merchant, you know, and it's got, you know what, a hospital, the shade plant, that, we maintain that one. And there are others, you don't have to be a master gardener to do that, but I'm sure there's others that the master gardeners have got. That's the 2 that the master gardeners collectively have.
Now, how are they funded, like the one up here at 61 and Market in the
How
St.
do you-
Mary's Road?
Out of each individual's pocket. But that's what our grants were about. And we'll have grants, We'll talk about it again in one of our meetings. We might have to do it twice, and then you can apply, you fill it out and meet the deadline, and if you qualify, and then, you get the money, and you're expected to do what you say you'll do. You're supposed to, you have to turn in pictures and report back.
Well, they all ought to be commended for, they really look nice, all.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do.
it really
They do.
enhances the town.
The one, whoever did this one out in front of City Hall last year with those wave petunias, they were magnificent.
That was the master gardener.
Oh, my
Very
Lord.
good.
Oh, they were beautiful.
magnificent.
Beautiful.
Well, that's what we're hoping for this year, but we can't do it every year with the wave, because you can't plant the same plant in the same spot, because you get disease. You gotta,
Oh, really?
you can, it's subject, you're setting it up. And parasites, or not parasites, bugs and
Bugs.
stuff, find out, hey, that's the bug, that's the plant we like, let's go there.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they usually find their way anyway. But, so
I
you want to
didn't know
rotate. So after this year, we'll have to find another flower or
Oh,
bush or
neat.
something.
I never went.
Learned something.
Yes,
That's
I
crop
did.
rotation.
Now you have a green thumb, Bill.
Are your thumbs turned green?
Well, my mom's a master gardener.
There you go. Yeah, we met her at the Christmas party. Invited everyone.
I'm afraid I couldn't. learn
Bill
that
is
stuff.
not green thumbed. He buys his plants, his flowers from the florist.
So,
Because I see his wife gets these beautiful
oh,
arrangements
secrets now.
for her, for her anniversary and birthdays.
I never forget.
I know.
It pays off.
Well, we
But
won't
they
go
do
there.
look, the flowers, they do.
They are,
look
they're
good
beautiful.
downtown.
Yes, thank you. The Main Street down there, park,
At the park?
they received a grant. Well, we gave them money once, just flat out. The city asked for money, we gave them money. And then they received a grant last year also. But the master gardeners did not physically do anything there.
It looks beautiful down there.
Yes,
It
is
really
nice.
does.
It looks nice, really
It
does.
would have taken a lot of money to get what the plans called for, but so they need, money's not tight, so you just gotta do what you can.
But it still looks nice,
It is, oh, yeah,
really does.
yeah.
So, is anybody gonna call? They're free tickets.
To the garden walk.
Mary, you might just have to call somebody.
Don't
Well, we
mind.
keep saying, call, call, call every time.
Even free don't work.
I know.
Did you find it really challenging to study to be a master gardener, or were you that knowledgeable about plants to begin with?
No, I'm not that knowledgeable, and I don't wanna put us down, but you go to classes, and there are no tests around here, there might be elsewhere but here, but you pay attention, and they go through all these things so fast, but yet they give the information to you, and then tell you where you can get more information. You get books or internet.
And everybody will help you.
Yeah,
Are you a master gardener?
No,
and we're supposed to
I'm
help
not
everybody.
master of any kind.
Me neither.
And if you have a question, you should ask us, and some of us may not know off the top of our head the answer, but we should look it up and find it for you, find the answer for you, to
Well,
help.
that's good to know.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Have you ever went by his sister's house up on 4th Street?
John.
Her whole yard is nothing but flowers.
Now, hers is in that this year.
Oh, man,
Yeah, it's the first
Ed-
time.
it's springtime.
Beautiful, yeah.
Tulips
Hadn't
and,
been up there in a while.
It's really pretty.
beautiful.
Well, I have no luck with tulips. What's the secret on tulips?
Buying a good bulb.
Well, I thought I had,
Yeah.
but my tulips were like this, one leaf like that.
This
I
sounds
didn't
like,
have anything else, just a leaf.
like they might need a little fertilizer.
Oh, that could be. See, I'm not a gardener. I don't take care of things very well.
Maybe a little looser soil with compost,
That could be.
things like that, so you don't have to.
They were beautiful when I planted them, but Forget it, they didn't come back.
Well,
One leaf.
the little I know about it, they don't, unless you buy a really quality one, they don't come back well,
Okay,
yeah. And they don't divide. A lot of bulbs will divide, and you get more bulbs, and then you can dig them up, and where you had one, you'll have 6. But a tulip doesn't generally do that.
And now a
Without
daffodil
doing
will.
things to it.
Good evening. Did you call for the tickets or to ask a question?
Well, both.
Okay.
Are you
Turn
giving
your-
away tickets or what? I was calling
Yes, we are.
about a kale flower.
Okay, could you turn your television down a little bit? We're getting a squeak in here.
There you
Okay,
go.
you're good. Now, we'll take your call.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I would like to know, I have some kale plants that I left in the ground and they've gone to seed. And do I let those dry before I pick the seed? First they bloomed. Do you know what I'm talking about, the kale plant?
Yes, I know the kale plant.
Okay.
Or what are you wanting? Are you wanting the seed?
I want to know, should I cut those off? And I want to plant some new ones. But do I cut the old ones off or dig them out? Or I notice they have a lot of seed, and I wonder if I should pick the seed. Should I let them dry or pick them or what?
I would let them mature. I don't know that answer exactly. I would let them mature and let the seed dry and then start from seed. I don't know if the plant would come back or not.
So I guess you'll have to call the extension office and ask them, and if they don't know, I'm sure Katie can find that out for you also.
Okay, that's an idea.
Get her name.
Okay, and now we need your name. So
Mary
we can get
Blanford.
to Mary Blanford.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
And you'll get to go to the walk now because you got a free ticket.
Oh, thank you, Mary Ann.
Do you want 2 tickets?
That's fine.
She gets 2 tickets.
Okay, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
When you come to
thanks.
the Welcome Center, I'll have your name down there, and you get 2 tickets.
Pick them up at the
Welcome Center.
Welcome Center.
Uh-huh.
Right, at the garden walk.
Saturday or Sunday.
Okay,
And
okay, thank you very much.
And those are good for 2 days.
Oh, okay, can't beat that.
No, you can't, and congratulations.
And
Thank
thanks
you.
for calling.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
for
you.
calling.
Uh-huh, bye-bye.
There you go.
The phone does work.
Yeah, when you do it right. Don keeps saying it. Don told me, Tom, turn your television out.
Yeah.
we've only messed it up a couple of times.
Okay.
I've never grown kale,
You've never grown
No.
kale?
but it sounds like if it goes seed, you let it dry. And if you
Yeah,
want to
and then
harvest the
replants
seeds,
it. Yeah.
but some perennials, they'll come back year after year, and depends what zone you're in, the temperature north to south to north.
Yeah.
And this year we had a warmer than normal winter, so some plants made it that usually don't make it, came through.
Oh,
And
okay.
some of, when a butterfly bush, when it gets cold, it'll freeze to the ground. It come out every spring. Well, this year it didn't. It stayed up.
Oh, mine's
It
about
did.
like this.
Yeah,
About that tall.
right.
It's just huge.
Does it freeze usually when it gets really cold?
Mine usually dies off.
To the
yeah.
ground, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine don't go to the ground. Everything just leaves it. And
Yeah.
then they come back out in the spring.
But it looks like it might, do they bloom now? Because I haven't seen this in bloom yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, mine's not blooming. Yeah.
Oh, good,
Mine
okay.
It'll take a little while yet.
But the peonies, they went wild.
Everything
they
went,
went crazy.
Everything went
Yeah.
early
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
year.
but we're at least 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
So that'll be another thing for the garden walk. We're ahead, we have a lot of blooming going on now that normally would be later.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Well, they told us down at Farmers Market Saturday that the strawberries are 3 weeks ahead of time. So what normally is just now was back in April already.
Yeah.
And I said, you're not gonna have strawberries for my daughter's birthday? And they said, well, they don't know, because of it being 3 weeks early.
It's
But
just
they're
crazy.
wonderful. Oh,
But I've never seen flowers bloom like they have this year.
I haven't either.
Because I had more peonies on the bush than I've ever had.
Well, I had Easter
That's
flowers.
really-
Not
Those
for-
were gone
not
way
for
before Easter, yeah.
They were gone.
Well, I didn't have any of them. They didn't even come up.
Mine came up, but they were all done before Easter.
You got a bad neighbor, John. The flowers you see out there is
You
what you're
have
going to see.
Mary's
That's
number,
it.
and I'll look that up for Aunt Kale.
If you can find it on here,
Who's for Mary
over
Blanford?
here. I don't know how to do it. CID, would that be it?
Yeah,
We
caller
got-
ID, CID.
No, it's empty. Says it's
Okay.
empty.
It's Matt Blanford from out in St.
Okay.
Jude.
All right.
Well, lucky her.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have anything else, Don?
And I think that about covers it.
Okay.
And,
Well,
If you think, oh, go ahead.
if you would like to, Don, after the walk and everything, if you want, maybe come in and tell us how it went and everything, and
okay. Thank you.
you're quite
Oh, I
welcome.
want to thank all the people providing the gardens that letting us do this, and,
Can you
because they-
tell us who's all gonna be in the
oh
car?
no, that would be, then everybody get free.
Oh, that's right. Don, you'll have people sneaking in your yard at night with flashlights? Don't want that.
Another really pretty
These
cut.
are all, I think all but one is a private garden. You can, you know, you're
Oh.
not supposed to go walking,
Yeah.
you know, and so, and these people will be there
With
to
their
talk to you.
shotgun.
No, if you got your ticket,
Okay.
when you show up
Yeah.
and you got a question, what is that, why is that there? They will talk to you about their garden, and I'm sure they're all very proud and just,
About maybe 10 years ago, when they first started the garden walks, on a Saturday, we were at home in the house, and all of a sudden, we kept hearing all these people talking. And Roger says, what is that? And I said, I have no idea. I went in the kitchen, looked out the window. These people were all in my backyard.
Looking at your
They were
flowers. huh?
looking at my flowers and stuff. They thought I was in on the garden walk. On the,
Well, you were, weren't you?
no, well, we were there.
Somebody had a sign, didn't they?
Yeah, we were there. Yeah. So Roger had fun though. He went out and explained, you know, but it was just our yard. It was,
And a pretty place to go, yeah. They have really nice flowers, but I think they're bells of Ireland, or those the ones that get real tall with the bells hanging
Oh,
down.
yeah.
on them. Down at the Boldick, or not Boldick, what's across the street from it? However you say it.
Laminier Hall.
Yeah, that home. Anyway, their back is just beautiful with them. Purples and whites. It's really, really pretty. And the sun was out today and they were cleaning off the thing. It was really pretty.
So, thank you very much.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Don.
And you come back again.
All right, thank you very much.
And you can stay if you would like. I'd be glad to have you. So our next guest is Gary Whitener, and he's going to tell us about Channel 7 and Channel 98, which you're listening to right now. So he's going to give you some more information and tell you how wonderful these stations have become over the years.
Well, let me first start out to say that I was going to tease Bill and say, here's Bill. But I don't think it's going to work out.
And John, your job is to watch Bill that he doesn't sneak out.
Right.
Okay.
Now, you all are on board?
Are you
Yeah,
trying
yes,
to
we
show
are.
your picture?
No. That's private.
What are you
Before,
talking about?
before Gary gets going there, yeah, I'm chairman of the board, and I have been for a few years. And basically, I'd like to thank you ladies for doing this program. It's one of our most watched. You're right behind the city board meeting. So
You're kidding.
So you're well viewed. So we appreciate it, and there's always a lot of good things on your program. So keep up the good work. We keeping our station going.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Do you think we'll ever beat the city board meeting?
No, not as long as John's on it.
There you go.
As long as they're headbutting, huh?
We'll see about that.
Yeah, well, no, we do. We appreciate it, and hopefully we can get more people. We create more programs so that the station becomes more.
People doesn't realize how much fun this is.
Well, and I think being when you're in your own hometown, sometimes you don't appreciate what you really have in your hometown. And I've had a lot of friends come from other communities and have really praised our Channel 7 and 98. They say their communities are much bigger and they don't have anything near as the quality we put out. So, and that's because we've got a good board, we've got a good station manager, and we've got good cooperation with the city, and so it's really an asset to the community. And now that we're on the internet, it's everybody can watch us. So all around the world, or can watch us tonight. So that's all they got to do is go to our homepage.
We're as big as Rush Limbaugh now, and
Well, I'd rather we don't compare. So.
Right.
and Oprah, and
Yeah, well, that's all right.
all those good ones.
But anyway, and
Okay,
and basically, and Gary and John are both on the board, great members of the board. And Gary's on we have a tech committee. Thank goodness, because everybody knows I'm kind of technologically impaired. So, but Gary's on it along with Mark Gettinger, and so Gary he's going to be able to answer most any questions anybody has tonight about how we're moving along with the technology part of Channel 7 and 98. So, and we're making great strides. We're purchasing new equipment. We're on the internet, and so we're not just some little winky-dink. We're getting there. Everybody be patient and makes contributions to us.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's why we like to have everybody in the community from all different aspects to get on and be on the show, and that way we can show what
Absolutely.
St. Genevieve absolutely has
Absolutely.
and how great a community it is.
No, that's a good point, and that's why it was because of our tech committee is so I'm pretty old-fashioned, and thanks to our tech committee, pushed this into the internet, and just with the points you just made is that way people everywhere can and the more people we get in here that you interview, and then that goes out all over to
Right.
whoever wants to pick up on it. So
And sure, there's tourism and everything else if they're interested
absolutely,
in what we show, right?
and that's why we have people on here that can chat about that, and then it's going to go out everywhere. So
Right.
Now, can you track where the listeners are from?
yeah, and he can.
Yes,
go
we can.
ahead, Gary.
Okay.
Yes, we can. We've had roughly, let's see, 350. We've had roughly 800 visits since January, March of the 26th of this year.
Really?
From January until March?
Wow,
No, from
pretty
March
good.
to
March
this
till-
week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And that's very interesting in the fact that people really don't know about us, especially out in the
I
county
only have all
area.
my
No.
friends.
Right. Well, other than what you ladies tell, it's just word of mouth.
Yeah.
And so we have felt that the month of June, we're going to try to kick off a little promo to where everyone will know that we're out there. And that was actually started back in September of last year, when we felt that we needed to take another avenue other than what we're doing. Cable TV is great. You can't beat it. But we felt that the funding that we were getting from that entity was starting to dry up. So we had to do something. The only other option we had was the website, the internet. And that seems the way the generations are going, everybody's
Right.
working it. So we decided to pursue that end of it, the website, the internet. And in doing so, we got Mark Genninger. He was the one who helped give us some great ideas about what you call streaming, Ustream, and now we're out there all over the world, believe it or not.
That's wonderful.
We have hits from Pakistan. We had this last week. We had one from Cyprus, the other one from Sweden, Germany, Spain.
Oh, my goodness.
We can track that.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody hits it. And the other thing is that we've had an enormous amount of page viewing. You're talking about roughly, you're looking at about a little over 2,000 pages they've looked. So we have more than one page on our website. But people are actually going to our website and looking at these various pages.
Well, that's
that we have.
wonderful.
And it's quite a pleasure to see. Now we can track what our viewership is going to be or what it is. A lot of the people in the county has never been exposed to St. Genevieve as far as without being attached to the cable network, and they don't offer that. We are doing it now through the internet. We're looking at bigger broadband. That's even going to be more dynamic for us. Once we hook up, if we get hooked up, that's what you call wireless internet communications. And it's tremendously faster than what you'll ever see or experience. So it's an open field for us all. And we're right there at the beginning. We just got to learn to expand and try this to see what would be best. And
Now, I noticed there were ads on there. Is that part of the support?
yes,
The viewer
that's
ads?
since we're a nonprofit organization, everything that we get is basically everything is from donations
Okay.
from the public. So that's one of the things that we're going to try to push is ask for some donations. We have the big 61 yard sale every year. That's been a lifesaver for us. And John, I think you said something
Is
about
that-
the Catholic communities. They donate $500. They try to match what we get.
Oh, okay.
So
Western Catholic.
Western Catholic. So with that, and we've had like a few others, companies that would donate. We did sell a spot to the hospital. And those ads that you see on the right-hand column of your website, those are contributing sponsors.
Okay.
And we sell those. Now, the one that we've got right now, the Hook to Hospital, you can click on those ads and it will go right into their website
Oh, okay.
automatically.
Oh,
And we're looking at that. So, other avenues. But we're trying to make sure that everybody out there has the opportunity of looking what we're doing and what's happening in St. Genevieve. Not only St. Genevieve, but St. Mary's, Bloomsdale.
Yep.
Ted Bloomsdale's really growing.
Oh, yes. And
Definitely.
it'll continue to grow the way they're doing. But we need to be there to let the public know what's happening.
So-
It's remarkable because people, like our little show, people are finding out all kinds of things that are going on in St. Jen
Absolutely.
that they have no idea. And they have no idea what talent we have in our town.
Absolutely.
It's unbelievable.
That's exactly right. And that's what I was trying to say a while ago, is just like with Don here tonight. I mean, he put out a lot of good information and made that, the people want to know more, they can call him or call someone to get that information. And well, just like the Master Gardeners or the walk that's coming up, I mean, those are neat things. And again, I say a lot of times, I think because we all live here, I think we take our community for granted. We don't realize what we really have.
And we're only an hour away from St. Louis.
Absolutely.
People with the price of gasoline, all kinds of things like that. They're an hour away. You can do a lot.
Oh, yes.
You
Yes.
can leave up in St. Louis 7 o'clock, be down here by 8. You got the whole day.
That's something I always was amazed at St. Joe. It's almost like one of the best kept secrets
Yes.
south of St. Louis. And by doing something like this and exposing us to the world, so to speak, all the county, it's going to get out there.
Now, what type of donation do people give to have their
Right now,
website or whatever?
well, any type of donation. I mean, it could be
Anything,
yeah,
everything.
Anything and everything?
Yeah, we
Well, I
will
was
take
just
donations.
thinking, I remember the Art Guild, and that would be a good place for them to put
A donation.
a donation to,
Oh, yeah.
and
Absolutely.
then they would have
Yes.
more people hitting
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. And we have a program we call Total Info, and typically the donation, we have to use that term, typically the donation is like 125, is that right? 125 a month. And that, you get the whole month, and I mean, it's so cheap, I mean, and your name's out there all the time, and now that we're on the internet, I mean, my goodness, that's
You can't even put an ad in the paper
No,
in the city for
No.
$125.
not a very big one.
And this is exposed to the public
Yep.
24/7
Right.
for a full month. It's not just one day or one week, one time a week.
So how long do the ads stay on there then, after you make a donation? Is it,
Well, it depends on what type of package we can offer them.
oh, okay.
That's one thing that we're working on now, is trying to set up some kind of a package that's where they will, X amount of dollars will mean you'll
X
be able
amount of
to do.
exposure.
Exactly. And
I
right
was
now,
thinking
what we're
that'd
doing
be
is
good to
sitting
bring
down
up
and
at the
talking.
meeting.
Yeah, what we're actually doing is sitting down and talking to those who are interested, to sit down and we'll try and negotiate, work out something that we all can live with.
Well, now, we're out there, and we're out in all the counties now around.
Yes, we are.
We're in Perryville and all around.
Everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Anybody's got a computer can
That's
get
And
right.
it.
then,
Anybody that's-
How do, like if I wanted somebody out of state that I want them to turn it, how do what is it? Is St. John,
Oh, the website is www.stgentv.com. It's very simple word.
and then do they, when they pick that up, then they can go down and pick their program?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
By going, or else you can click on this and watch live, 98.
You have
Oh,
several,
correct.
yeah, you have several options when you get on the website. You have what they call news and events, then you have videos on demand.
And that's all the programs that are on,
Yes,
that are recorded.
yes, these are recorded programs, and then you click on that and it will drop down several other options like government, schools.
What's new?
Right.
Yeah.
There's a section.
It is, it's on
It
there.
is. What's news on there?
It is.
And we put them on, say like what we're broadcasting to now, probably it'll be on tomorrow. You'll see it on the
So
website
you
tomorrow.
would just hit channel 98?
Actually,
No.
that's for live.
No, oh,
You just go
yeah.
video on demand.
Okay,
Click on video on demand, and it will give you options. When you get on the website, it'll have a little
Okay.
drop-down
just
boxes.
drop the videos, okay.
And what that does is it tells you what section you want to go into. You want to go into sports. You want to go into schools. You want to
Okay.
go into government.
That's great.
And you
And-
click on that, and then it'll give you into another section where all those videos are.
There's several
Recorded.
programs
Oh,
on
yes.
there.
Yes, there's an awful lot of.
And if
And
you
we
want to
keep
watch the
adding.
city meetings with John, and you just
Yeah.
go there, and there he is.
Absolutely.
It's almost like an archive of videos. We tried to make it as simple as possible,
That's
to
neat.
select. Now, the other one is Watch Live. Now, that is on 98, and that's actually what you see right now. It's broadcasting on 98.
Now, how many live programs are there?
That is up to what
The
we
sport?
program for that
Okay,
day. In other words, say for example, if you're on channel or on cable, if you click on 98, it'll broadcast all your scheduled activities. And it'll just run concurrent with, basically with, Channel 98 that's on cable.
I think but you were getting at more than what are we currently broadcasting live, the different programs, weren't you? Is that
Right.
what you're saying?
I
Right.
know the alderman and.
We do, and
and
because it all
sports
has,
program.
right, because it all has to be done here.
Okay,
You know, because we don't have, right now, we don't have like Channel 5 can run around with the
yeah,
satellite
but
truck.
we're gonna do that.
Yeah,
And
well,
Don
as
told
soon
us
as we get some
were
more
doing it.
donations.
Well, yeah.
He told us we were gonna do that.
Yeah.
We were gonna go down on Main Street and pick them up.
Yeah, but right,
Yeah.
yeah, right now we're
And that
limited.
would happen eventually.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right now, we're limited to this room.
Okay.
But we can, hopefully, one of these days we'll be, so
Yeah.
what we really then need is for people to do videography, that's a big word, and bring us in that DVD so that we can get whatever they want on. It's not gonna be live. It's just like we do,
Oh,
for
so it'll
example,
be
with
like
the.
pre-recorded.
So
Or-
like
Yes.
what we do at the churches, we broadcast whatever church wants to have their service or
Yeah, and they
mass,
bring it
and they
in
bring
there
in the DVD, and then we play it. We can't do it live right now, but we can get it on so it's a delayed thing, but.
So you mean
Okay.
someday we will have like Channel 12 van that'll go around
Oh.
and stick that
Right,
microphone in?
hopefully. Yeah,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Whoa!
Get enough donations.
It'll be at Mary Ann's house.
Mary Ann will back it up. You're the backer upper.
No, but I mean, hopefully, we'll get to that point, but, and if Gary, if he's keep pushing on, we'll get there. They don't let me rest.
Well, we are progressing though.
Oh,
We're
absolutely.
just going day by day and we're getting better
no,
and
we're-
better.
Yeah.
No, we're
We've come
it's
quite a
something to be
ways.
proud of, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you all should be proud of our station.
We're getting there.
Well, that's really quite a lot of hits for a little-known program. I mean,
It is.
or you think they're clicking on St. Genevieve, and can you get to it from there? Like if they put a search in for St. Genevieve, that it comes up on there?
They could, yes.
Okay.
Usually we go through YouTube.
Oh, most of it,
So-
Oh,
okay.
okay.
YouTube.
Check that out
You
and see
can
if
check
it
its
has.
Facebook. See, we're all linked with them.
Right.
And
Well,
like I
that's
said,
great.
it's another option, another avenue
Mm-hmm.
for people to look. There's tons of people out there surfing.
Now,
on the
actually,
internet.
what is streaming? What does that mean?
Well, streaming is basically the idea of transferring everything in a high rate of speed from one point to another.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is, basically.
Using words I've never heard.
And they came out with that with the Ustream. Well, it's Ustream now. It's live stream. They've got different entities that do that. Now, when you get into streaming, it makes everything so much faster. You're out there with those waves, and it's just like a wireless telephone.
Oh, okay. It's really interesting, but it's so nice to know that we are out there.
All those little kids know all about that, but we don't.
Oh, dear.
Us older people
They're
don't
very
understand that.
educated.
They're very smart,
They are very smart.
My
Well-
little granddaughter will say, Grandma, we can teach you how to use a computer. I said, well, I don't want to learn. But that's okay, we can learn you. I said, what if I hit the wrong button? Our dad will fix it.
I called Sue,
Oh,
said, hey
God.
Sue, I got this and this on there, how do I get it off? What do I do?
Hit the escape.
Uh-oh.
Oh, our phone is working tonight.
Uh-oh.
Good evening. Welcome to
Hi.
What's New.
Hello? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
yes, we can hear you fine.
Hey, it's Mark getting here. I was just watching you guys.
Well, good, Mark.
Yeah.
Now,
you're doing
you
a good
know
job.
exactly what to do, Mark.
Well, hey, I just had a comment. I know Gary mentioned YouTube and live stream. However, ideally, we would like all of our
everybody to go through our website, because we have everything organized on there, and it's easier to get to. If you look for things on YouTube, it'd be really hard to find anything. So if anybody's really looking for these videos, our website is the go-to place to go. I definitely would like to discourage people from actually going to YouTube or live stream.
So tell them what exactly to do, Mark.
Oh, just go to our website, saintjentv.com, and everything is on there. We actually, another thing that's really nice that I'm really proud of that me and Gary and Don put together is the program lineup. And if you click that, it's a really good updated list of all the programs as they come on. And Don keeps that really well organized and updated.
Oh, darn.
The third button over the program lineup.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We have our news and events, videos on demand, and Gary does a good job keeping that very well updated. We have our program lineup section and our watch live. Channel 7 is not live right now. We're trying to get a new computer for that one. And we'd appreciate any donations if anybody'd like to donate.
Well, we hit up the Master Gardeners.
Well, yeah, and tell us where they send their donations.
I'm sure Bill or Gary would be able to answer that fairly easily.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for calling in.
Anything
All
else?
right. Well, thanks. You guys take it easy. I'll continue watching.
Okay,
Thanks,
any
Mark.
more comments?
Thank you,
Call
Mark.
back.
All right.
All right, have a good evening. Thanks.
Yeah, Mark is on our board, and he's on our tech committee, and like he said, him and Gary and Don kind of handle the technology.
How many's on your board?
7.
7. Any women?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got Sue Geck. She's busy videoing over at Valley tonight.
Okay.
And we also have Linda Broomfield, who is our liaison between.
I thought she was gonna come tonight.
I don't know. She's probably
Told me the
busy
other
all
day.
the
Well,
time.
she's
These
probably
guys
up
said
at
she had
school
to be
because
here.
aren't they having up at St.
St.
John? Aren't
Jen,
they
yes.
having their
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Both
school
of them tonight.
choir thing tonight?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
something going
okay.
on at both, as always.
Okay.
And, but yeah, so we have the 2 ladies on the board.
That's good.
And you do need people to help video stuff,
Right,
right?
very, very much so, and that's one of the things that hinders or hampers, what we can do is we just need people out there to video whatever they want, within reason, and we'll try and get it on the air for them. So, yeah, the more people we can get, we'll provide the camera, or they can do their own, and just bring us in the DVD.
So say if your grandson is playing ball or your
Sure.
son is playing ball and you want to show it on television because grandma and grandpa can't get there, tape it, bring it down,
Sure.
Don will put it on and grandma and grandpa will be able to watch it.
Right.
Sure. Yeah, no, and that's what we're trying to do is get as much, and if when you turn on 7 or 98, whether you're doing it with however, there's a lot of good programming on there now, but some of it's repetitious. So if we had more new items, we could surely get that on the air. But there's just there's just a lot of stuff, and I don't think the people are really knowing what we've got on there.
I love it at Christmas time when they show
All the
going around to the houses. I
Oh,
love that.
yes.
But
Mhm.
you
The
can
decoration.
turn on 7, and we've got a constant radar display there, so
Yeah.
you can see what the weather's doing. We have weather report on there all the time. We have
Mhm.
lost and found, funeral notices, birth notices. There's just a lot of good stuff there.
What you can eat out at the nutrition center
Yeah,
for us young
absolutely.
people.
Yeah. I get,
So
when I'm
where-
over at Dad's, I turn on 7 and get all that.
Where do you click for 7 on that, or can you get it
I don't
off?
think you can get it on.
It's on cable.
Can you get it on the internet, 7?
Not at
What
this
they're
time.
talking about?
That's
Not-
what we're
Oh,
working
you
on.
just said you're working on it.
Yeah, we're working
I
on
forgot.
trying to get another
My
computer
brain don't
so
work
we
too
can
good all the
handle that channel. So,
Yeah, because I go to Dad's and click on 7 over there because he's got cable. So I always put our little program on ahead of time saying, now watch that. That's on tonight. And I'll come over and click it back on your
Yeah.
show afterwards.
So, anything else, gentlemen? John, you haven't said a word.
Yeah, you just
Send
said-
us some money.
Yes.
Money to upgrade equipment.
Send money.
That's the biggest, we need to upgrade a lot of equipment.
Yeah,
Very good.
but
Now-
it's wonderful we've got this.
Are you eligible for grants? I
Yeah.
mean, did you-
Yes,
you've
and we
written
have
some?
applied for
You
it.
have applied for it.
Good.
Right.
Have you applied for it to the
Community
community?
Yeah, we did.
foundation?
Gary
Oh,
did,
okay.
we didn't make it this time, did
Didn't
we?
make
Right.
it this time?
I don't think we
Well,
got the word out quick enough.
Try
What-
again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they always say the greasy wheel, the
That
squeaky
wheel,
wheel
sure.
gets the
But-
grease, so.
Right. And, but yeah, no, and it's just, and I think, we provide a good community service. I think that there's just, again, not to be redundant, but I just think there's a lot of stuff that we do that really is beneficial to the community. And, so I
Well, we
think,
hope-
Yeah,
We're
so
one
if
of the things-
anybody wants to film, like when the quilt shows have a quilt
Yeah.
show,
Sure.
that would be a wonderful
Oh, yeah.
thing, because
Sure.
everybody's interested in quilts.
absolutely.
Or there are lots of people that are. Lots of the guys are interested in car shows and
Absolutely.
things, and that would be another item.
And yeah, and that way it helps the club or organization too.
Right, it's
so
kind of like advertising or whatever.
Absolutely.
So if somebody wants, has an event going on and they take a video.
Another phone. That's the three of them. Woo, woo.
Good evening, welcome to What's New.
Okay, it's your friend Pat.
We wondered where you were, Pat.
I was here. I love Bill's statement about being technologically impaired. I'm that and a whole bunch more. My concern with all this internet stuff, and it's great, don't get me wrong, but are we looking at the time when me and just my cable TV won't be able to see the stations anymore? Will it be all internet?
They're shaking their head no.
No, I don't see that happening at all.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
Pat, that's like the newspaper. They just better not ever take the newspapers out.
Well, I know. I love to hold the newspaper in my hand
Yeah, I
and
do
read it too, but have you noticed it gets smaller
Yeah.
I
all the
know,
time?
I know.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll
Well, the
do
whole
best
world's
we can for as
changing.
long as we can.
Well, we'll be on as long as he'll let us.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Pat.
Thanks, Pat.
No, I don't see cable going away. And,
Oh, no, I think
no.
it's gonna get better.
They're here to stay.
There has to be newspapers and television
Yeah,
of some
yeah,
type,
You gotta have
even though you
cable.
have the
I
internet.
think so. And we're not, and again, we didn't mean to be making it sound like we're trying to get by without cable. It's just that we're trying to reach out to a bigger audience.
To more
And,
people.
Right,
we
yeah.
can't do that with cable. And,
No.
And there's a really nice brochure they brought with them tonight. That's Channel 7 and 98. Where can you pick these up at? It explains everything on it, shows where the...
Pick it up there, probably at City Hall. We'll have some of those available for them.
City Hall, okay.
Or,
When you pay your water bill, grab
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And,
And the board, all that's like with Gary, what he does, and just a lot of, each board member does a lot, so I'm not just singling Gary out, but Gary does, a lot of this as far as putting this together and doing all this, we're all, it's all donated time, so, these guys, especially like, Gary that's still running a business, and John that's right, and Sue, they're trying to fit all this in and still run a business.
But that's
So
like
it's-
the old saying, Bill. If you want something done, you talk to the busy person.
Yeah, well, no, really, these guys, and that's, I tell you, that's one thing I enjoy about being chairman of the 7 and 98 board is that I've got such a great board that it makes it easy for me, because sometimes you got people that won't do anything, and these guys and gals, I guess if anybody's the slouch, it's me. They keep pushing me along, so.
That's
but it's
because
just,
you're
it's-
retired.
I know, but because I'm the oldest one.
because you're the old
No,
boy.
Bob Roth is. So she said. Sorry, Bob.
Bob, he was just kidding.
Just
He
kidding.
didn't mean that.
I didn't mean that. But no, and that is, I'm just saying, we've got a great board, they're very dedicated, and it just really makes it easy for me, and it makes it, anybody knows me very well, I'm very dedicated to 798, and that was probably Bob calling in. You might have a record for calls tonight.
Good
We
evening,
do.
welcome to What's New.
Yes, it's me. myself.
Sorry.
Now get him back.
The truth hurts. You
But
guys
with
did a
age-
good job. Thank you.
Bob, with age comes wisdom.
Well, hopefully, yes.
Thank you for
Yeah, well, thanks
calling.
for calling.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
He didn't even throw a gig at you.
You wanna tell about this? It was your brainstorm.
Well, it was my brainstorm. But you
Okay, this is John's brainstorm.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we're gonna go off the air. Hurry up.
Hurry up, and
Quick.
It's about a sign, quick, Gary.
We're putting a sign, constructing a sign just across from City Hall
Oh, in the
And-
parking lot?
in the parking lot, and we've got most everything approved, and hopefully we'll have that up for the
I
public
hope
to
you
drive.
have
Is
it
it gonna be
approved.
up high enough
It's
so we
all
can see the
approved.
cars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
It's all basically been approved, and it will list the upcoming community events, and it'll be like a little marquee
Oh, okay.
that we can put events that's on there, along with what's new, too.
That's right.
and when we put those up, you could even maybe make a donation since we
Yeah.
put it.
There we go.
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
gentlemen,
Yes.
for being
Thank you.
on our show tonight,
And very informative.
and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Right, and then our guests will be Donna Rosh,
We're off.
Jan Brons, and Naomi Piku, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're done.